Hey guys, my name is PixelTator. Welcome to a quick look at Ace of Spades, a brand new title published by Jagex. It's available over on the Steam storefront for $9.99. This is a voxel-based creative FPS. It's not as complex as Battlefield or Call of Duty, but it does have its place in the genre and its own spot among other voxel-based games. Ace of Spades was not a new game. It has actually been out for quite a while in a free-to-play format. Under a different development studio. It was an indie-style game. It had a lot to be desired, so to speak. I played it quite a bit, and it was really lacking as far as quality and polish. Now, as you can see in this gameplay, if you ever played Ace of Spades before, this looks completely different. It looks very polished, very clean, design-wise. And it's not very laggy. It kind of flows as you switch in and out of the scope, things like that. There's a nice little headshot. I think he was almost already dead from the other guy that was helping him. But that's okay. I'm playing the Marksman class in this gameplay footage. It's this sniper class, and I don't do so well as a sniper. I really like it as far as class goes. I'm just horrible. The amount of kick on this thing when you fire it is insane. But it's kind of needed. You shouldn't actually just stay on target the entire time. That would be really bad. Bullet travel I don't think really exists all that much. There's no drop. The physics aren't like that. They're, very arcadish. And that's what the game's supposed to be about. But like I said, it was a free-to-play game to start with. And then Jagex picked it up and really did a lot of great things with it and brought it into the level that it is now and what it should have been to begin with for a title that you would actually pay money for to play. And I really think they did a good job here. Visually, the polish is good. The gameplay is very fun and addictive. You can pick it up and jump right into it. There's no complex controls. There's nothing changed. It's a very arcade shooter that you can just jump into and play matches with. Now, I die here a lot, but that's okay. We're not really worried about me dying as much as we are wanting to know how the game actually plays. And I'm having a great time with this. The physics are good. The mechanics are good. There's no lag. The servers are actually doing really well. Now, I don't know about hosted servers on your personal machine, but the servers I've been playing on so far, I don't know if they're officials or not. I'm pretty sure they are. They have been lag-free, even with 32 players. Maxing the server out in a close quarters match like Team Deathmatch. Now this one is multi-hill, which has multiple locations that you have to capture during the course of the game. And I almost killed my teammate, but that's okay. I am playing on green side. As you can see down at the bottom, the green bar and the stripe on my arm when I'm holding the gun, and my hat as well. I think we win this match. I can't remember, but that's neither here nor there. I'm really liking the gameplay. It reminds me of Minecraft a lot since it's a voxel game, and it reminds me of the old version, the old Ace of Spades version, but a lot more polished. I'm really, really excited about that. And I say it has a lot of polish, a lot, but it really is true. If you had ever played Ace of Spades prior to this, you would be shocked. They took a turn for the better. And a lot of people may be fanboys of Ace of Spades the way it used to be, and they'll say, oh, this is horrible. But it's really not. For an arcade-style game that's a creative shooter and it's voxels, you can't go wrong with this. And for $9.99, it's really good. And I'm not trying to sell the game. I'm not sponsored with them or anything like that. I really think it's a good purchase. And I think it's going to go places as far as customization and things go. As we move ahead with the development of this, I think they're going to do just like they do with their other titles that Jagex publishes. They'll do good things with it, and they won't just drop it like a rock after you purchase the game, 30 days out. With that said, there are a few things that I don't like about the game in its current state, as far as gameplay goes. Now, there's things I don't like about the menu system. We'll go over that. But there's only two things I don't like right now. The first being hitboxes. The hitbox is a little weird. I don't know what the deal is, but I think it's a little oversized when the person is sideways. Now, when the person is facing you, I think it's okay, but I think the hitboxes are a little large when you're sideways. It's a little too easy to kill somebody when they're running across the screen in front of you. Now, the second thing, and there's only two, the second thing I have a problem with is the balance of damage on the weapons. The Commando, I think, hands down, is very, very overpowered. You can just mow people down with a Commando, and we'll have some gameplay in this so you can see what the Commando gameplay looks like. I just wreck people as a Commando. Now, as a marksman, you're not meant to just destroy everybody, obviously, because you're supposed to sit back and pick your targets, specifically and nice and carefully. With a Commando, you just kind of go in and run a gun. I understand that, but it's a little overpowered the way the weapon works for the Commando. In almost the same sense, the Rocketeer's main weapon, the SMG, is a little too high on the damage. I think it should be tuned down just a little bit. But as far as gameplay, I mean, it's an arcade game, so it's really fun. The Commando's really fun. The Marksman's fun. The Rocketeer is fun. My favorite is the Marksman. I would say my second favorite is the Commando, even though it's kind of overpowered. The Miner, I don't really do much with because I'm not that style of player for this kind of game. I don't do all the construction and the digging and all that stuff. I don't really care about that. I just try to help my team as far as killing and pushing them back away from the objectives. So, with that said, they all have their perks and they all have their ups and downs. Obviously, with any game, you're going to have that. Hopefully, they're going to fix that and maybe balance it a little bit. Take a look at the numbers and see, how much damage each one's doing. I just feel maybe there's a little bit to be had with the current balance of the game. But with that said, it's still a fun game. Like I said before, they took the original Ace of Spades and did what was right for it, for its genre. It's a creative FPS. It's not just an arcade FPS because it's a voxel-based creative game where you can manipulate the environment. I think that's what really sets it apart from other FPS games that may be voxel-based or arcade style. You can actually manipulate it. So the map can change throughout the course of the game, depending on who's doing what. So, and that's the way it's supposed to be played. It's meant for non-linear gameplay. It's meant for creative open world gameplay with some restrictions. Obviously, you can't just go tunnel off into nowhere for no reason whatsoever. There are boundaries, but at the same time, you can be really, really creative and come up with good ideas for your team to actually win the match. For more footage of Ace of Spades, please leave a comment below letting me know what you'd like to see and how you feel about this new voxel-based title.